Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Off the Bench. I'm Brian Milam, and this edition of Off the Bench, sponsored by Purchase Pro and formerly KPC and Breaking Trail Jerky. We are at Locust Trace Ag Center, and today we've got Kitty Crovo. And Kitty, you've got a nice little background we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Let's get into the soccer first. How did you start soccer and why?
So my dad, he loved soccer when he was a kid, like absolutely lived and breathed soccer. So he brought me and my sister into it. So I think we first started out playing for YMCA, and then he brought us into a club that he played for, LFC. And then after that, that club actually got bought out.
Right.
So now we play for LSC.
Oh gosh.
As a seventh grader, we found out we could play for high school. So we played Lafayette JV, and then once I was a freshman, I played swing, and as a sophomore, I made varsity.
So you play at Lafayette, and what's the highlight of your career so far?
I really enjoyed the Lafayette season because we made it pretty far.
Sure did. Well, tell me about your off the pitch situation. You make bracelets. We all do things in our spare time. Tell me about your extracurricular activities.
So the bracelet making, that's like a really fun thing for me because it makes birthday and like Christmas gifts easy. So that's something look really pretty. So.
When and why did you start that?
So I went to a summer camp in like 4th or 5th grade, and my sister's friend from soccer, she showed me how to make like really simple ones. They were just like diagonals. And then after that, I went to a sleepover with my friend, and she also knew how to make them. And then her mom was like, "Oh, those are too easy. You've got to learn the difficult ones." So then that I felt like, oh, now I need to learn how to. So then I started learning like the diamonds, the V's, like the crisscrosses.
Well, for those of us who are challenged in terms of I could not make a stick man straight if you just gave me, a ruler and a pencil. That's pretty cool. How many do you make, and how many do you have?
I probably have like 12 or so at my house. They take a while to make, so I usually just make them in the car because we go on a lot of like traveling for soccer, so I got a lot of time.
Well, tell me about the floral design, the plants, the things you like to do when you're here at Locust Trace.
So at first, I didn't really know much about it, and then I took the floral design class, and it was really, really fun. And we put like flowers and pumpkins. We would go out back, and he had us like start by putting flowers in a cup, just like randomly.
So you get an opportunity to express whatever it is through this, and how long does that take?
Well, we usually get like the class period.
Right.
So I remember for our final last year, we made wreaths. That was,
really?
It was my first time making a wreath. It looked really, really bad.
But I assume you got really, really good though at doing some of these projects.
Yeah, we went to state fair, and mine turned out pretty all right. So.
Well, I appreciate you joining us this morning, and we'll see you on the pitch soon enough, okay?
Thank you.
All right, that is Kitty Crovo, and this has been another edition of Off the Bench.
Off the Bench is sponsored by Purchase Pros, formerly KPC, and by Breaking Trail Jerky.